In this video, we're diving right into 5 profound and often lesser known messianic prophecies from the Psalms that reveal deep details about the Messiah. Let's jump right in. Number 1. The Messiah's perfect submission to God's will. Psalm chapter 40 verse 6 through 8 says, "Sacrifice and offering you did not desire. My ears you have opened. Burnt offering and sin offering you did not require. Then I said, Behold, I come. In the scroll of the book it is written of me. I delight to do your will, O my God, and your law is within my heart." This prophecy is quoted in Hebrews chapter 10, where it is applied directly to Christ. Now, the astonishing aspect is that the Hebrew phrase, "my ears you have opened," is interpreted in the Greek Septuagint as, "a body you have prepared for me." This suggests that the Messiah would come in a physical body, fully submitted to God's will, perfectly aligning with Jesus' incarnation. Let's dive a little deeper. This psalm foretells that God never desired mere animal sacrifices for atonement, but instead required a greater ultimate sacrifice, the Messiah himself. And Jesus fulfilled this prophecy when he prayed in the Garden of Gethsemane, "Not my will, but yours be done." Number 2. The Messiah giving gall and vinegar. In Psalm chapter 69, it says, "They also gave me gall for my food, and for my thirst, they gave me vinegar to drink." This was fulfilled with eerie precision in Matthew 27 and John 19, where Jesus was offered vinegar or sour wine while on the cross. Now consider this. As a double fulfillment, the vinegar offered to Jesus happens twice. First mixed with gall in Matthew 27 as a crude painkiller, which he refused, and later as plain sour wine in John 19, which he drank before declaring, "It is finished." Number 3. The rejected stone becomes the cornerstone. In Psalm 118, it says, "The stone which the builders rejected has become the chief cornerstone. This was the Lord's doing. It is marvelous in our eyes." Jesus himself cited this prophecy in Matthew 21, and the apostles referenced it in Acts 4 and 1 Peter 2, showing its direct fulfillment in Christ's rejection and the ultimate exaltation. Now consider this. There is an ancient Jewish legend that when Solomon's temple was built, a stone was initially discarded because the builders didn't recognize its purpose, only to later realize it was the chief cornerstone. This perfectly mirrors Israel's rejection of Jesus. Number 4, the Messiah would not see corruption. In Psalm 16, it says, "For you shall not leave my soul in Sheol, nor will you allow your Holy One to see corruption." Peter explicitly connects this prophecy to Jesus in Acts chapter 2, explaining that David could not have been speaking about himself because David's body did see decay. Instead, this refers to Jesus' resurrection. This is one of the most clearest prophecies that the Messiah would rise from the dead. And number 5, the Messiah's hands and feet pierced before crucifixion was even invented. You see, in Psalm 22, it says, "For dogs have surrounded me. The congregation of the wicked has enclosed me. They pierced my hands and my feet." This prophecy was fulfilled in the book of John. When Jesus was crucified, his hands and his feet were nailed to the cross, a direct fulfillment of these words. Now here's a couple cool facts. This psalm was written about 1000 BC, yet crucifixion was only invented by the Persians around 500 BC and later perfected by the Romans. How could David have known about a form of execution that did not exist? Now, some Jewish scholars argue that the Hebrew text should read, "Like a lion, my hands and my feet." However, the oldest manuscripts, including the Dead Sea Scrolls and the Septuagint, confirm that pierced is the correct reading. You see, no mere coincidence could account for this level of accuracy. These prophecies were written centuries before Christ, yet Jesus fulfilled them all with perfect precision, proving beyond doubt that the Psalms were divinely inspired and that Jesus is indeed the promised Messiah.